Good morning. Hey, this is Mark Williams from The Hurt Within. Uh, Hoping that you are having a phenomenal start to what is a beautiful day here in the. Hey, James Murphy. Man, awesome last night. You blessed me. Kept me up all night, but you were incredible. Always love your story. I hope you guys are enjoying an incredible start to a phenomenal day. Yes, you can. And we talked a little bit a couple of days ago when I was in Hampton, or yesterday rather, and we started talking about the importance of you beginning to talk to yourself. And yesterday we talked about the importance of I am statements. But today I'm going to kind of try to deposit something into you today. Hey, Edwin Ballard, thank you for joining. Appreciate you checking us out. Wow. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hey, let me see the hearts to let me know that you guys are up with me bright and early this morning. Oh, I'm excited about that. Listen, I want to talk to you today about, we talked about our I am statements. Today, I want you to start talking to yourself, and we're going to talk about some declarations that I want you to start making to yourself. Um, Forget, and this might seem a little selfish, but today we're not going to worry about you talking to everybody else. We're going to talk about what you say to yourself. Thank you so much. Welcome. And today I want you to start making some I can declarations, because the reality is that you've been through a number of things, and I want you to start talking to yourself about what you can do. So there are three things I want you to talk to yourself about today. And I'll tell you why this comes up. Last night was a rough night for me. Many of you know that read my post on the Hurt Within on our community page and on the blog on the website. You know that most of the things that I write about are based on the space that I'm in at that particular time. And so you get raw truth concerning who I am and where I am and my reality. And it's always, of course, man, I got you. I got to invite you. We're going to do some work together. We're going to talk later. I called you this morning. We'll talk about it. But you get raw truth with me because I share from my heart and I share from my space. I'm not necessarily here to try to coach anybody up, but we are trying to create a safe and relevant opportunity for people to be able to express their hurt, to understand and acknowledge that you're not a freak, you're not an alien. There's nothing wrong with you having a difficult space, regardless of your economic or your social status or your religious belief. Everyone has hurts, and so we want to just acknowledge that. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about all these hearts. So let me get into this, because if I keep looking at those hearts, I'll go all the way in and be teared up and crying, because I'm very excited about what it seems like we're being able to do for people. But the first thing I want you to start saying, three I can statements today. The first thing I want you to really be able to acknowledge and be able to say to yourself is that I can come through this. A number of mistakes that you made, a number of decisions, a number of bad situations that have been difficult. I want you to start saying to yourself, I can come through this. This is something that I can do. I can make it through this. I am okay. And because of the things that I say to myself, I know that I can come out better. If you believe that, if you believe that you can be better, that you can come through some things, that you can come through this current situation, or you can come through the things that have come against you, why don't you just type in there, I can. Let me look for that. Somebody start typing in, I can. Because we're gonna get better together. This is a rough situation I had last night, and I had to literally write these three things down, saying that I can. That's right, Ballard. I can. I can be better. I can. Now, hey, First Lady, I see you. The second thing I want you to start saying to yourself, and this is where we struggle when it comes to people who suffer in silent depression and self-guilt and all of these things, is I want you to start saying to yourself, I can get help. Hey, it's okay to ask for help. And the reality is that social media has provided a way for us to get help. Whether you go to see a therapist live, or whether you get on something like this with Periscope, where you can see that, hey, there are other people like me. There are other people with similar struggles. I am not alone. I can get help. That's right. Type it in. I can get help. I can ask. I can talk. I can reach out. I can share where I am with other people. And the last thing I want to share with you, I got to get ready to go because my daughter is sitting there looking at me and she is ready to go. So the third thing I want you to say is, so the first thing is, I can get through this. I can get help. And finally, I can be whole. That's been my statement. That's been my proclamation today. Yesterday I was struggling for no reason, and had no idea why I was in the disposition I was in, why the tears were coming. There wasn't anything in particular that happened. There was just the space that I was in. Depression can be something, and so that was the reality. But I finally came to myself where I was able to say, I can be whole. I can come through this. I can get help. And at the end of the day, I can be whole. So take those three I can declarations and deposit them in your spirit, write them down, put them on your screensaver, put them on a sticky and write them on your laptop, whatever you have to do, because we are going to get better. All is going to be well. Hey, having a phenomenal day. Check us out on the web, www.thehurtwithin.org. Right here on Periscope, Instagram, and Twitter at The Hurt Within You, the letter. And certainly, if you want to send an email, you can send that to info at thehurtwithin.org. Have a phenomenal day,